Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Have you sort of noticed that anything and everything that this administration does under the leadership and tutelage and guidance of this insane Barack Hussein insane Obama, everything that he does is overkill. In other words, overburden. Yeah. There's not a single thing that he's done that is moderate. Everything is taken to the extreme. As I had stated in that video that I made about him saying they want to double the mileage, what's wrong with 5 or 10% of an increase? No, double the mileage. Knowing again that it'll dramatically overburden the system. Obamacare, overburden the system. Immigration reform, overburden the system. Advertise for food stamps in Mexico, overburden the system. More than, what, triple the amount of people on food stamps, overburden the system. What happens when you overburden anything? Let's say you've got a bridge and you keep loading on that bridge. What do you think's eventually going to happen? It's designed for a certain amount of load per square foot. You exceed that, it'll collapse. That's exactly what he's doing with anything and everything that they've done. What did the stimulus plan do? Overburden the system. What about going after General Motors, after Chrysler? Overburden the system, move it from Detroit to where? To China, China Motors. There's not a single thing that he's done that doesn't go to extremes to overburden the system. Tell me one thing that he's done that benefited the American people other than benefiting his cronies and his Acorn followers. Actually, he owes a great deal to Acorn. If it wasn't for Acorn, he never would have got to the White House in the first place. You know what I mean? He overburdens everything that he can to the extreme. Homosexuality, overburden the system. Going after churches, overburden the system. Demand that the Catholics give out prophylactics, childbirth prevention systems, overburden the system. Every single thing that he's done is to overburden the system. There's nothing that he's done that's moderate. There's nothing that he's done to benefit the American people. Going after our weapons, Sandy Hook, overburden the system. You take a look at all the things that he's done. Nothing again is moderate. Everything is to the extreme. Why? To overburden the system. I gotta believe even Obama is amazed at the resilience of America to continue to bend every time he tries to overburden another part of what he's trying to overburden. But eventually, it has to snap. Nothing can resist the ongoing onslaught of this criminal, dysfunctional administration. I told you what I think. So what do you think?